What a matchup we have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
BA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Outside Conley. Conley, a screen on Barton. The 3 from Mitchell. Porter pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep, Barton fires in the triple.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has. Fully capable of connecting from there.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Clock at 4. Over Jokic.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot. But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Murray against Conley. Now here's Murray, tightly guarded. Barton's shot off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's O'Neal, defended by Gordon, uncovered. And there's another one for the Jazz. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shakes him. And yep, it's good. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
On the wing, Barton. Jokic with it. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
A lot of times Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Conley finds Gobert. Conley against Murray. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 11 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
3 points.
Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley, an easy 2 on the layup.
And Conley loves to get into the lane using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Utah Jazz. Absolutely carrying.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 2. Back to Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he lays it in on the break. Conley's got 6. The Nuggets trail. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Murray for 3, hits the 3-pointer.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Murray against Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. Five to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
And 1 move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Barton outside and stolen by Gobert. For 3, O'Neal sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
What section is the loudest? I said, what section is the loudest? Okay, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Murray. 9 points in the game. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cut. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Jokic with a screen on Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the
Murray passes to Jokic. Right side, Bogdanovic. From the arc. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Murray passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Conley against Murray. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Back to Conley. The 3. The shot no good. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Conley against Porter. Fires it. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
And here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Over Mitchell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Conley with the ball. To the middle. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front? And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Monte Morris, also Austin Rivers out there, and it's Green in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside, Ingles from downtown. Whiteside finds Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Whiteside can't get it to go. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And here's the fast break. Here's Ingles. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And it's Morris penetrating. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Here's Najee. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Ingles. That one a little long.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Here's Najee. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Gay outside. Outside, Ingles. Gay outside. Pass to Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. 13 feet out. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Here's Whiteside. Buries it down low. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
outside, Ingles. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Rivers.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Dozier into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Najee. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Gay, the pass to Ingles. Spins over Morris. Ingles, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. Now here's Ingles. Tipped, and he gets it back. From deep, Gay. It's rebounded by Najee. Tipped for Denver. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Dozier. The three. And another three for Denver. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Screen by Gay. Here he goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Jokic. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Outside for Porter. And again, Denver no good. Utah leading. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nikola Jokic.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And the second free throw is good. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Conley passes to Mitchell. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Murray against Conley. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Fires at the elbow. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Conley against Murray. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Mitchell against Barton. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Mitchell with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Mitchell.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's Porter. Oh, sweet move. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Utah's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3, O'Neal. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it. Or it'll be an and 1, just like it was there.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And 1:01 left in the game. Outside Conley. Takes a 13-footer. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
Right wing. Conley passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. They get it back.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Gordon's got space. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now Conley. we see the Jazz get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter.
Here we go.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Launches a 3. Barton, no luck. Here's the Suns with the ball. Bridges, left side. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Murray outside. Outside, Porter. Shot clock at 6. And taken away by Paul. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here's Jokic. Knocks it loose. Back to Murray. From the arc. Denver with a new 14. Barton outside. Murray outside. Here's Porter. Shoots over Bridges. Second chance shot. Porter, no luck.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Bridges passes to Paul. Again, Phoenix.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Murray to the paint. Fast break, here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball, and he comes up with the deuce.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Murray, good. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Porter finds Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Paul passes to Booker. And it's Denver with the rebound. In the corner, Murray with it. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The drive by Booker. Paul kicks to Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 7. Outside for Murray. And it's Jokic in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Ayton against Jokic. And that one's good, Ayton.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Crowder against Gordon to the wing right side. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Booker. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And Phoenix has possession. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Booker, right side. Three-pointer, Crowder. Booker dishes to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Over Jokic. And it's Ayton missing.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
The Nuggets trail. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And Ayton throws it down.
How about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
Murray outside. The pass to Jokic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Suns have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here is Paul. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Johnson with a screen on Barton. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now, here's Shamet. Payne can't hit. And stolen by Payne. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
I love that dish down low.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray outside to the wing on the left. Jokic inside, guarded by McGee. Murray for 3. That one misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Outside, Porter. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Nuggets, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Green. Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the 5 down low. Now here's Ayton. Passes to Booker. Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Paul against Morris. Pass to Najee for the lead. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. No good from Booker. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Morris into the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game, and he makes the first.
Shooting for Denver, Monte Morris.
Good on both. Now here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Jeff Green picks one up.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter, such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Booker dishes to Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's got 6 points.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Morris passes to Rivers. Green with a screen on Booker. 4 on the clock. Shot left block. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Poke loose. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Denver passing it around. Crowder with the steal. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder from outside. Suns keep it alive. Stolen by Rivers. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. They get the rebound. Here's Najee. Tries again. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker guy.
Go into the rack with energy and to be afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
For your Suns.
Morris, left side. Green kicks to Rivers. Pass to Najee. Rivers in the corner. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Najee. McGee with the ball.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Suns leading by 3. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. It's stolen by Morris. Rivers in the corner. Here's the screen. Out to Morris. And there's the pass to Najee. On the clock. They could use a bucket, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. McGee is screen on Murray. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. 18 feet out. Payne's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 5. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Now here's Murray. Payne covering. Murray with him. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. We're at the end of the third. And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
How about the touch and the under-control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
Payne finds Shamet. Driving in. 3-pointer. Payne can't hit.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Porter. To the inside. Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Martin in the corner to take the lead. Porter against Paul. Porter kicks to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Both free throws good from Paul. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker against Barton. For 3, Murray. That shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And stolen by Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Bridges. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Martin passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Here's Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Five on the clock. Booker with no one around. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Martin dishes to Gordon. Porter against Bridges. Porter kicks to Barton. The dish now to Gordon. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the
Over
game.
Jokic.
2 minutes.
Phoenix needs to get off the shot. That's good from Paul on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the paint. Here's Jokic. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ayton. The drive by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Jokic with the screen on Paul. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Now, here's Bridges. Booker in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter to tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Booker outside. Pass to Crowder from deep. And Jokic with the rebound. So it's Denver now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Ball against Murray. Gordon.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Paul. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Bridges left side. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires the 3. No good from 3-point territory. It's Barton on the wing. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
And here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Conley. Gobert up top. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Bridges. And here's Booker. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get another three.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Conley. 8-point game. Mitchell, a screen on Paul. Paul against Conley. The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brett.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position. Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
For three, Bridges nails it from beyond the arc.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got 5.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Bridges left side. The three is up. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Ayton, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a three. And the Suns get another three.
They've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Conley against Paul. Top of the key. Gobert passes to Conley. Shoots over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Conley finds Gobert. Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Shoots over Paul. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's a 3 from Paul. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
On the wing, Crowder. Three-pointer, no good. No luck on that one. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get round. You're good, Dennis.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Bridges outside. With the drive. Rebound, Utah.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk. But even more so when you're all by yourself.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker against Mitchell. Paul's got space. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Mitchell, picked by Gobert. Now Mitchell, 7 points in the game. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Gobert. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Hits the front of the rim and out. Phoenix has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Booker goes in and slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Mitchell.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Conley against Paul. Ayton inside. It's good. And the Suns lead by 21. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And another miss by Utah.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. McGee against Gobert. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Conley against Payne to win the run. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 10 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
McGee's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The 15-footer. O'Neal misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. A line change here for Utah.
Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Clarkson finds Gay. Nice move. It's tipped. And they recover it. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Nader. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the take. Pass to McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Here's Nader. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Suns on top. Run. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the group for Utah right now. Offensive board, Ayton. Crowder against Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker on the take. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. Kept alive.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Booker for 3. And Bridges, here we go. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. And he drives in. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Bogdanovich down low. He's against Crowder.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team
and he drops it first.
At the line for the Jazz, Bojan Bogdanovich.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Ayton. Right side Booker. Launches a 3. Tries again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Takes a 3. The Jazz with another miss. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Looking to win the run. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Here's Nader. And here is McGee. 5 on the clock. Right side Johnson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Conley. Over Payne. The Jazz again can't hit.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Nader. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
And here's Payne outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Payne. The 3 from Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
16 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Nader. Here's Shamet. 4-3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Phoenix. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is...
And your Jazz Dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell against Booker. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Over Bridges. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Stolen by Booker to the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Fires from 14. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Booker. Takes it inside.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Mitchell misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
From deep, Conley. They get the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
It's just a bad foul. Got to be smarter than this.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side Mitchell shoots over Booker. The Jazz again can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Kept alive. Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Out to Bridges. The 3. Outside Paul. Tries the spin move. Tries again. And too long on the shot. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
And that one good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
First free throw is good.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close.
Just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The offensive rebound. Passes it to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barton. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Conley against Murray. Inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Conley feeling it out. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Gordon.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Conley. Denver getting their last shot to go. Mitchell finds Gobert. And here is Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's funny. We didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the 3 coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And we know what Mitchell can do offensive. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now here's Gobert for Murray. Eyes yet again. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. For 3, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone and just couldn't hit it.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Conley against Murray. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Here's Murray. And there's the drive.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Utah trailing here. And we've got an update here. So let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The pass to Jokic. To the middle, deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. pass to Bogdanovich. Down low, and the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell against Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Over Jokic.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Gordon with no one around. The Nuggets with another miss. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Jazz.
All right, Morton's coming onto the court. Come on, get back to your chance.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Conley. He dishes it to O'Neal. To the inside, and stolen by Murray. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it, now guarded by Murray. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for Utah?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Outside Conley. For Murray. Conley's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
First team foul.
Conley's gone 1 of 4 so far.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
It's Barton with the drive. The shot, no good. And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here is Conley. Dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Another miss by Conley. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he needs from the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes.
Jokic passes to Porter. Over O'Neal. Porter inside. O'Neal's there. Another shot. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. For three, Mitchell drills the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Gordon. It's Jokic top of the key. Murray against Hunt. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. Gobert, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Murray driving to the basket. And the basket is good. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Barton kicks to Jokic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
17 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Murray. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Wants to get it to Barton and does. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
7 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Murray. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, up 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, David. And whoop. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point guard. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon. The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Morris passes to Najee. Clock at 6. There's the pick.
Oh, no, he didn't.
What a finish with the reverse dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Over Green. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Utah leading by 4. Ingles passes to Oni. Kicks to Whiteside. That one misses. And Denver the other way now. Dozier passes to Najee. To the middle. He had stolen by Ingles. And here we go. Here's Gay. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Ingles. Another miss by Utah.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Green with a screen on Whiteside. Rivers in the corner. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Whiteside with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep Ingles. Whiteside, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Morris, left side. Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier on the wing. Morris. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. A floater. A nice shot by Dozier. Dozier's got it all tied up now for Denver.
That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Now here's Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Oni. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Trying to end the drought. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
That's how savvy Gay is. Ball in his hands, one eye on the rim, and one eye on the shot clock.
Najee, the shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Clarkson on the wing. This one for 3. And no good that time. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rivers passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the road.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The drive by Clarkson. Powered down with both hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Najee. Good if it goes. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. And the foul is called. They intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mitchell looking it over. And the layup is good.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Barton outside. It's good. Barton's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Conley up top. He's covered by Murray. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Conley.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And that one's good, Mitchell.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. Jokic kicks to Barton, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Porter to the paint. Here's Gordon. Clock is at 3. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. O'Neal from long range. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Gobert. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. There's the pass to Mitchell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
3rd team foul.
1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Mitchell. A 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barton wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Here's Conley. Up again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Now here's Murray. 52 seconds left in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Back to Jokic.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he drives in, puts the move on. It's in!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Here's Murray over Conley. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
The drive by Mitchell. Missed. Denver calls timeout. Ball's not loose, and so Michael Malone calls a timeout. We'll be back right after. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Outside Conley. Tipped away. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Safety move. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Murray. Takes it inside. Porter in the corner. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Outside Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. He kicks it to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Passes to Gobert. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Martin inside the line. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And here is Murray. The pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Trifecta.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Second shot opportunity. Jokic, no good. So it's the Jazz now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Gordon. Jokic kicks to Barton. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Mitchell with it. And so it's Utah who's fine with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed enough.
Phoenix. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Crowder outside to the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Barton outside. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Paul. He drops it from range.
Well, that's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. It made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Jokic the screen. Murray against Paul. Murray, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Bridges. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Barton against Booker. Outside Murray for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the inside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Booker against Barton. Down low. Here's Porter. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Murray to halt the run. Here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And Jokic drops them both. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Bridges.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Over Ayton. And again, Denver no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jokic shot is good.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Outside Paul. Booker against Barton. Blocked. Outside Porter. Driving in. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Gordon. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Murray passes to Gordon. Crowder with a steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Puts one up from 19. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Jokic finds Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Pass to Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Bridges, a screen on Barton. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Clock at 6. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Jokic.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, an all-NBA level performance.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Murray. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Right side Payne. McGee for 3. No good there. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Porter. Right side Murray. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's Jokic missing. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. Here's Nader. Pass to Shamet. Here's the three.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
And then Porter with the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Payne. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
His first personal foul.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Murray against Payne. Gordon outside. Jokic the screen. Gordon attacking. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
To the middle. Here's Barton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. 27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Nader. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Murray with it. So we conclude the first half. The Suns on top, up 7. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Outside Murray. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Paul against Murray. And it's Paul off the drive. Outside Booker. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Porter the pass to Gordon. With the big finish.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
And Booker, here we go. Yep, that one's good. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Bridges. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Booker with it. Now Crowder. Green covering. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock. The layup misses. The Nuggets trail. Here's Dozier. Pass to Rivers. Inside. Here's Najee, and he dunks it down.
The impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing from deep. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 13.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Morris down low. He's against Ayton. Here's Najee, covered by Crowder, and the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Shaman. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's the triple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to McGee. The three. And the Suns miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
On the attack, Morris. That one goes. Count it.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Morris against Payne. Outside Johnson. There's 57 seconds left in the third. McGee passes to Johnson. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by Green. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Dozier. The kick out to Morris. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Payne. McGee in the post. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Rebounded by Green. Here's Rivers, covered by McGee, stolen by Payne. He gets it up, and that's not gonna go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Denver's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. We've got Jeff Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Rivers. To tie it up. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Rivers has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Bridges outside. Now here's Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ayton. Oh, return to sender.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Drives to the hoop. Now Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. And stolen by Jokic. Murray against Paul. The drive by Murray. Pass to Gordon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Suns trailing. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Fires for three. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Murray against Paul. And he makes it on the layup.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Barton against Booker. The drive by Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker, the pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the
spins.
2 minutes.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Hook loose. Barton with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Porter against Bridges. Out to Gordon. The 3-ball. A minute 42 left in the final quarter. The drive by Porter. Here's Jokic. Down it. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Ball passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Murray, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. For 3, Bridges. And knocks down the 3.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. With the drive. Yeah!
The speed and athleticism of Barton is superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Ball finds Booker. Count it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Fires the 3. Porter's shot is off. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one.
The end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well...
Love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Mitchell against Bridges. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan. To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Pass to O'Neal for the 3. Up top, Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. And it's Gobert again missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul left side. The pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Fires for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Paul passes to Booker. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here is Conley. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From 11 feet away, and the shot is long. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Paul. Stolen by Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Over Bridges. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. To the paint. Gobert the pass to Conley. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Mitchell right side. That one off the back iron and out. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bridges misses. Utah trailing here. Over in the corner, Conley. Over Paul. Conley finds Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Bridges outside. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell from deep 3-point range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's stolen by Gobert. Conley inside the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is
a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Conley against Booker. Conley into the lane. Second chance effort. Back to O'Neal. From deep. And Utah another 3.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay.
Paul looking around. For 3. Bridges. Suns keep it alive. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's the 3. Second chance shot. Crowder finds Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA. Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now, here is O'Neal. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ayton wide open. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. Now Conley. He's got 5. He dishes it to Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Paul with the steal. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This guy's been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Conley against Paul. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. Booker right side. The kick out to Crowder from past the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mitchell outside. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Mitchell up top, defended by Booker. Shoots it. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Conley finds Mitchell, and stolen by Booker. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy pickings sending it back.
And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stolen by O'Neal. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tries the spin move. Here's Mitchell. Scores off the spin. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Nader. And here's McGee. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee. It's tipped. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Cameron Payne. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Nader into the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Here's Nader after the basket by Utah. Now the pass to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Back to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Clarkson. Gay up top. On the wing, Ingles. 13 feet away. Wow, way off on that one.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here is Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. From downtown, a 3-pointer is right on target. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Down low. Here's Gay. Clarkson trying to break free. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Shamet. Launches it. Rebound, Utah.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here is McGee. Payne kicks to Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz trail by 6. In the corner, it's Clarkson. No good on the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Nader. Ingles covering. Nader the pass to McGee. In the corner. Shamet with it. Back to McGee. Sweet move. And he slams it down right on top of Hassan right side.
he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The shot by Oni, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
So both teams changing it up here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball outside. Stolen by Michael Conley.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
O'Neal gets to Conley. The long distance three is buried. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
The drive by Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 5. That's a 2 from Crowder. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Crowder's got 5.
I like how Jay Crowder gets squared up on these shots. He doesn't rush. He's got really good form.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Mitchell right side. Outside Conley. There's the 3. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
He hits the second from the line. Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Payne kicks to Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Here's McGee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Jazz ball.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Phoenix making some changes. Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Count that bucket.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Paul passes to Bridges. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul kicks to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Here's Paul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Just 5 on the clock. Paul kicks to Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Stolen by Michael Conley. Now the dish to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. 4 on the shot clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Paul with the ball. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Poked loose. Crowder with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
How about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Goes up from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Paul against Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the paint. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Mitchell against Booker. And here's Conley outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Gets it out to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Ball finds Booker. Over Gobert. Knocked away. And he's able to get it back. Ball passes to Crowder. Ayton with it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Ball against Conley. The pass to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Connects from downtown.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Team foul.
Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker from the arc.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
That's the
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.